Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen news. It's Saturday the 8th of August 2026. There was a load of stuff going on last week and a lot of that is continuing into the next week. Alpha 4.10 gets closer to release, and again that's probably releasing the coming week. And we have a Siege of Orison focused playtest probably within an hour or so of this video coming out, or at least later tonight on Saturday. Let's start with the newsletter. It's time for the ship showdown. Rally behind your champion, propel your pick into the top 16, plus peek behind the scenes of the Persistent Universe in the July monthly report and explore the verse for free in 5 distinct ships during the Foundation Festival. So we'll look at all of that in a second. But in the newsletter, there was a further teaser of what I believe is the Kruger Stingray. The tagline for this particular little teaser was the art of adaptation. So this is interesting. Could this be a stealth ship or a modular ship? Could this be a signal spoofer? Tell me what you think in the comments below. We are expecting the Kruger Stingray to be released alongside Alpha 4.10 going live. The Ship Showdown, the title of champions. It's time to rep your ride or die favorites across 8 divisions by submitting an original creation to the community hub. CIG will also be watching how often the contenders leave their hangars to do what they do best. So get out there and put them through their paces to help improve their odds of them being chosen for the top 16. So yeah, play with your favorite flyable ship or vehicle, or post about it on social media, make some cool videos about it or whatever over the next week or so, and then they may get chosen to be in the top 16 of the Ship Showdown. Foundation Festival, that's continuing to run until August 12th. Some bits end on the 10th, some bits end on the 12th. So you can free fly 5 ships, then add your favorites to your fleet. 6 career kits are also available, each equipping you with the tools and the armor for a different profession. New to the verse, grab a discounted starter pack complete with a special edition paint, enhanced insurance, and more. Offers end the 12th of August. There are August subscriber items as well that have been shown off. No matter where the fight takes you, be battle ready with this month's Star Kit and Flare and Hover Bikes of the Month for voluntary RSI subscribers. But the items you get are quite interesting. There's sort of like a face mask, but also a FPS weapon with Star Kit and skins on, and I really like the P4AR FPS weapon there. I think that is it's very silly to have the bright pink Star Kit and skin on it. There was a monthly report that came out looking at what CIG have been doing over the last few weeks and what they're focused on now. I will have a dedicated video coming out on that probably later this weekend. Actually, it's already done, I just haven't released it yet. Also, during last week, Star Citizen had a 2-hour game dev Star Citizen Live special where they played through Siege of Orison. The stream was a bit flat. Siege had some issues, even though they were playing on their own little dedicated server, and what's appropriate conduct and behaviour of participants on live streams, and what should be discussed, what's banter versus inappropriate, what people want from live streams from CIG was all called into question to some degree. I think as a learning experience, CIG can learn a lot and improve a lot here. With a lot of this stuff, just better direction and everyone knowing and being on board with exactly what they're doing would go a long way. Also, if you're going to play Star Citizen on stream as CIG, I'd do that as a video. I'd do a lot of their stuff as videos. In my opinion, production quality doesn't come across so well in live streams. The fact you can edit a video and really curate and retake stuff that you want to do and go, that's not appropriate, that is appropriate, oh, let's have some questions here, I think would go a long way. And for my part, I much prefer long videos on subjects and topics with lots of questions being asked and answered. And if I'm just going to watch someone play something, well, I'm probably going to want to watch a content creator that's doing it on their own channel in their environment that I already have a level of rapport with. Let's move on to some Alpha 4.10 updates though. In the latest PTU patch, they did some, well, performance updates for VFX texture streaming. This should all work properly now and prevent frame stalls that were occurring, and there's some new CVAR settings for advanced users. CIG are also continuing to fix a multitude of bugs and to get that patch in the best order they can before its release, assumedly in the coming week. And as part of that, there is a Siege of Orison and instancing weekend playtest that's going to be going on. So CIG say this weekend we will be running a focused test on our latest instancing improvements. These are a significant set of changes to how Siege of Orison instances are created, managed and torn down. Your time in game helps us validate that everything is working as intended before we move forward. What are we testing? We've made substantial changes to how Siege of Orison instances are handled on the back end. The goal is for instances to be more stable and performant throughout the entire mission. Please let us know if you experience any of the following: difficulty getting into an instance with your party, being disconnected or kicked from an instance unexpectedly, any lag spikes or noticeable drops in performance during the mission, instances not loading correctly or taking an unusually long time to start. Party and permission fixes. Instances are currently capped at 4 players, so please test with groups of 2 to 4. If someone is kicked from your party mid-mission, let us know if they are correctly removed from the instance or if they remain inside. If you attempt to join with more than 4 players, let us know what happens. Respawn behavior. We've worked how respawns work inside the instance. Here's what should happen, and we'd like you to verify this. When you die in the instance, you should respawn at your last checkpoint, not at Orison General or your home location. Respawns inside the instance should be unlimited. You should never be forced out of the mission for dying. If you find yourself respawning outside the instance or at the wrong location, please report it with as much detail as possible, where you died and the checkpoint you last hit. Mission re-accept. Once the mission is completed, players should no longer get the mission to auto-accept on their way back from the admin center to the shuttle station, or when re-entering the instance without having fully exited from it via the elevator. To get a new mission, the instance has to be fully removed first, which can take 30 minutes after the players have left it, the last players left it more specifically, and then a new one requested by taking the elevator to it. This cooldown will be tweaked in future PTU builds. Boss fight. The final boss fight has received reliability fixes. Please let us know if the encounter with the boss triggers correctly, whether Mendo Ren remains visible throughout the fight. He was previously sometimes going invisible after teleporting. Any moments where the boss fight appears to stall or behave unexpectedly, tell us. Griefing and exploit mitigations. We've added some protections around the mission flow, including areas outside the instance. This was partial in Thursday's build, causing some inconsistencies in green zones. If you encounter any of the following, please let us know. Players being able to harm others on the path to the instance shuttle. ATS exosuits being able to enter the shuttle station. They should be blocked. Being able to re-enter a completed instance to loot the final reward area multiple times. So that playtest should be running approximately 8 PM UTC on Saturday for 3 to 4 hours. It could go on longer, and they might run one on Sunday as well. We'll have to wait and see, but tell me if you get involved with that. I would really like to know, and what your experiences of 4.10 have been so far. Are you looking forward to that Kruger Stingray, and what do you think it's gonna be? What have you been championing for the ship showdown? Have you been getting involved with the Foundation Festival? I would love to know all the things in the comments below and more. And what's more, NordVPN. If you want to get yourself some VPN goodness, then check out NordVPN. The big discount for using my link below helps out the channel as well, and you get better accessibility, security, and privacy on the interwebs, which is maybe why you'd want to use it. There's a load of other affiliate links down below as well, to Pimax VR headsets, to Tobii Eye Tracker, to Playtest voice pack, stuff like that. All useful, cool things for Star Citizen. Check them out if you are interested. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great weekend. Every month we have a ship giveaway, and for August 2026 we are giving away a different light fighter to 2 different winners. It's Beauty and the Beast. We have the beautiful Kruger L21 Wolf and the beastly Grays Basher. They both come with lifetime insurance and a game package. All you need to start your combat and bounty hunting journey in Star Citizen. Just comment on any of our videos made during the month to be in for a chance of winning one of those. Full details linked in the video description below. A massive thank you to everyone that supports the channel via liking, sharing, commenting, subbing. It really does go a long way in helping us be able to make daily content for Star Citizen and Squadron 42. Also, please consider going the extra mile and becoming a channel member or Patreon. There are links below down to that. A massive thank you to everyone that already does so. An extra massive thank you, in fact. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the verse.